Yes.
我们的 admin 没在这 ，OK， 在了哈，行 ，Rebecca 帮我再看一下，是不是所有的孩子都回来了啊 ？OK。
对，姚老师，你能把那个管理权再给到我一下？
所以这个 absolute value means the distance from the point to the original point. So here, for example, OP, but I have to tell you which one is P. P, for example, is 4. So that means the distance from 4 to 0 is 4, yeah? And if in the latter side of the 0, maybe, for example, this is negative 4. So what's the absolute value of negative 4? So it still means the distance. So distance is a negative, no negative number, just a positive number. It means the distance. So it's still positive 4. Yeah. So in summary, that means anytime if I give you a number inside of the absolute value in these two segment lines, so you can change anything to the positive one, yeah? Maybe every big number or maybe decimal, doesn't matter. It's all the numbers will be positive. So we can use another definition. So that means absolute value of A. Who can give the definition of this kind? So this is like you can try to use algebra way. I didn't write down the exact number inside of the absolute value. I would like to use a letter to represent any number. So we have to discuss different cases. If A equals 0, so 0, the value of 0 is still 0, yeah? So it's still 0. So you better separate or classify the numbers by positive numbers or negative numbers. So if A represents all positive numbers, so what I mean? You don't need to change anything. So that means U equals itself. This equals itself. If A is smaller than 0, okay, challenge question. Who can tell me if A is a negative number, how to simplify this after you get the absolute value? What's that? If A is a positive one, it will be A itself. For example, if A is negative 3, yeah? So it should be positive 3. And here, that means A is negative 3. So the final answer, okay, let me see. Somebody answer the question in chat. Who knows? You can put your
what's the question?
Chat, yeah.
So
what's that? Who would like to try?
So what's the question? A to
yeah, here. If A is smaller than 0, so this way, here, I better write down A or something else. Do you think A is correct?
Yeah.
A is correct? Because A is negative number here. For example, A is negative 3. And the final answer should be positive 3, yeah? So the answer is same with the original number?
Yeah, it should be. No.
No.
It should be.
It's not the same. It's opposite. Do you think so? So
yeah.
if I give you negative 3, the answer should be positive 3. So that means negative A.
So if the A was representing a negative
for
number,
example, A is negative 3. So negative A is negative 3. So that means positive 3.
So negative A would equal positive 3 if A equals negative 3.
Yeah, negative A is positive 3 here.
That's a bit
confusing. A is negative 3, yeah?
Yeah.
So A is negative 3. And you add another negative sign in front of A, so that means positive 3. So you cannot determine this negative B is must a negative number from now on, yeah? You have learned an algebra. So negative B, it depends on the value of B. If B is positive 3, so negative B equals negative 3. But if B is negative 3, negative B equals what? Positive 3.
Equals negative 3, yeah.
Negative 3, so it will be positive 3, yeah? Okay. So here, if you want to use this general general definition, a little bit challenge for you. Yeah. So A can be represent any number. If A is greater than 0, it's itself, just itself. You don't need to change anything. So if A is smaller than 0, so that means you have
make it opposite.
Add another negative sign outside, so you can got the opposite of the negative number.
So this is only with variables, right?
Yeah, here I use a letter. So here I give you a question.
So that means x equals 5 and x equals 5.
Okay, double check. So if squared x, absolute value of x equals 5.
X can be -5 or 5.
Very good. Positive 5 or negative 5. So that means
So it could be
number line. On the number line,
It could be either.
So it could be either -5 or +5.
So that means for x, you can use the words or. So the answer, that means you have two options, yeah, or you have two possibilities. Okay, and in another way, absolute value of x equals 5 means the distance from one point to the original point is 5. So you can find the left side and the right side, two directions. You can find the two answers. Yeah. Okay, number 3. Who knows how to do this question? So simplify the expression according to the graph. There is a graph I draw here. So that means B0, AC. I didn't tell you the exact number for A, B, C represent. And how to simplify?
Well, I don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah,
that.
just on the screen.
Okay.
How to simplify A absolute value of A over A, B absolute value over B, and C absolute value over C.
No matter what. So
Equals what? Yeah.
it'd be A plus B plus C.
But how about the first part? A absolute value of A over A. What's that? So this is a B, this is A, this is a C, yeah? So absolute value of A. Would you like to try an exact number? If you cannot continue or you cannot find a strategy on some question, especially the involved with the variable, with the letters. So maybe sometimes you can substitute an exact number. You are used to use the exact number, yeah? So how about A, because A is in the right side of the 0, so A is +1 or -1?
+1.
+1, so +5 absolute value and divided by 5, what's this?
1.
1, yeah, it's 1. And if C is 7, 7, absolute value of 7 divided by itself. What's that?
1.
1.
Yes.
Okay, so who can give me a sample for B? Are they same with A and C?
Yeah.
Yep.
Same? Who has
No.
different opinion?
-3 divided by 3.
Yeah, negative absolute value divided by 3. So what's the answer for this expression?
Oh, it's still 1. Never mind.
Sorry. This is a -3 over 3 or divided by -3. Here.
This is right.
This is -3 or +3.
Wouldn't
How
that
to
be the same?
substitution? You see? How to substitution? Here, absolute value of A equals A. So when A equals -3, what happened? So in the top, it's -3 absolute value, but in the bottom, it's A no absolute value. So it's original number, so it's still -3. So what's this? Absolute value of -3?
-1.
Yeah. This is a +3 and divided by -3. So it's negative.
How does this thing work? Still don't understand absolute value.
You cannot get
I
absolute value.
I don't understand what you're supposed to do.
Absolute value just a distance, yeah? So all the distance is positive. That's it. So you see from here, for example, it's -7. So what's the absolute value of -7?
7.
Yeah, the distance from this point to 0 is 7. Is that right?
Okay.
So today I asked you A.
So
over-
basically, the absolute value is a distance from the number to 0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So basically, if it's a positive number, the absolute value will be a negative number.
it's a still positive number. Positive number absolute value still itself. No,
Then why was the answer for the question 2 -5 or 5?
this is another different. This question is a little bit different because I tell you the distance is 5.
Oh.
I just try to
okay.
ask you to find the numbers. Yeah.
That makes sense now.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So here, so here B is in the left side. Yeah. B in the left side. B is negative number. Yeah? So you see B is -1. So B is -1. I can suppose B is -7. So B absolute value over B. How to substitute it to this expression? So absolute value of -7 for the bottom is still -7. Is that right?
Yeah.
-1. Got it? This is a challenge question. That's the reason why I didn't write on the materials I sent to you. I don't want to confuse you. This is a challenge question. Yeah.
So that means the answer is either 3 or -3.
-1 for A divided by A, that means +1, yeah?
Yeah.
And for second part, it's -1 because B is negative. For third part, C absolute value of
Never mind. Okay.
is still +1, yeah? So final answer should be what?
+1.
Yeah.
1 -1 + 1. Okay.
No question? Very good. Okay. So this is today's first topic, absolute value. Yeah. You will learn that in high school. I know that, but it depends on your teacher. Sometimes only when you use this sign, teacher will tell you that, oh, we call that absolute value, and the definition is the +1 becomes to the +1, and 0 is still 0, and -1 will be the +1. Just tell you the definition and no more practice. Yeah. Okay. So next part, we call that rational numbers. Rational numbers. Actually, in grade 7, from grade 7, you should learn all the operations between the rational numbers. What that rational numbers means: fractions, decimals, and the square root and the exponent. And you have to pay more attention about the order of operation. Who knows the order of operation?
Bed mass.
Yes, exactly.
So you find that mass of your bed.
Yeah. So yeah. So B means, Eric, B represents what?
B represents.
You know the bad mass. Yeah. What's B represent?
I don't know.
Who knows B? Bella, can you tell me?
Brackets.
Very good. Bracket. So anytime you have to do the bracket part first, yeah? And then E means
Exponents.
exponent, and then division, multiplication. You can change multiplication, the order of multiplication and division. And also you can change the order of addition and subtraction, okay? So this part, I give you several samples here. Actually, I don't think I need to teach you something new. No, nothing new, yeah? But just I would like share some my idea about how to get the answer in fast way. So who can tell me? Let me try. I give you a hint for number 2. So 8.4 plus negative 12 plus negative 8 plus positive 3.6.
You just do from left to right.
Can you do this one, or can you tell me the final answer directly?
Negative 8.
This one?
Negative 8.
Negative 8.
Probably not, just a 1.
Because,
Simplify it.
yeah, how did you find that?
So I took 8.4, so and then I added to negative 8, so it's 0.4, and I added that to 3.6, which is 4, and I add that to 12, which is 8, negative 8.
Yeah, you know, in grade 4 and grade 5 class, I told them try to find good friends. For example, 91 and 9, yeah? You can combine these two numbers in order to get 100. So here you can find something special. So first one and the last part, the sum is just 12, yeah? Just 12. And then minus 12, so the final answer is negative 8. Very good. Or also you can use negative 12 plus another negative 8. It's negative 20, yeah? Negative 20. For the second one, who knows what's the strategy here?
Add all the whole numbers together.
So here,
Yes.
you can take notes here. You can just try to find. You can remind yourself. Find
You can turn them into decimals.
good friends, yeah?
No, you're not supposed to turn them into decimals.
But
You're
it's
supposed to
easier that
add
way.
together all of the mixed numbers with the same denominators.
So for this one, yeah, you can find, or you can try to combine and put all the numbers with the same
Denominator.
yes, thank you. Denominator in one group, yeah? So that means this part, 5. The first part, 3 over 5. And the third part, 3 over 5. So what's the sum of the first part and the third part?
Negative 2.
Yeah, negative, positive 2 or negative 2?
Negative.
Yeah, positive 2, yeah?
Oh,
And then how about the two negative parts, the second one and the last one?
The second last and the
2.
last.
The second one and the last one, they are, because they have same denominator, yeah?
I think.
Same denominator. Where is my page?
That 2.
Yeah, exactly. So that, so the answer,
It's 4.
the first one is 2, and then, pardon me, what's the second part and the fourth
I
part?
think it's
I
2.
think it's 3 and then 1 over 5.
5 over 6. Another
think
part is
it's-
1 over 6. So it's
I think
minus
it's
1.
2.
Yeah? So it's negative 6. Is that right?
I don't know.
Why? Oh, do you think
I
it's
want to say 2. I'm not sure.
Okay, so I can write down here. It's 10, 3 over 5. And then the third one plus negative 8, 3 over 5. Do you think actually this is a subtraction? Do you think so?
No, yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that means
But
this
when you
one
add-
minus this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2, yeah?
Hmm.
And second part, negative 3, 5 over 6. Another plus negative 2 and 1 over 6. What's that? So you can, since these two parts are negative 1 and addition, so you can separate to, can we separate to negative 2 and negative 1, 6? And the negative 3 and the negative 5 over 6. Can we separate it to this 4 parts? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we? So sum of this two is -5, and the sum of this two is -1. So it's -6. Got it?
Mhm.
So final answer is -4, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is -4. Okay. And for the third one, similar. This one is similar. So you try to find not a common denominator, but how to group. Do you think we can regroup? So 5/6 and 2/7, 2/3. Do you think it's easy to get a sum or difference? This two part, yeah? Or actually you can separate it to -5, -5/6, and then -9, and -2/3, 2/3. Do you think so? For the first two? I mean, so for the mixed number, you can separate one part, whole number. Another part is a fraction. So you can separate it to two parts by using this. And then -3, yeah? And -1/2. Can we? Here. 17 and 3/4, yeah? 3/4, and then -3, -1/2. So -5/6 and -2/3, easy to calculate. So you can do on your own paper. Can you do that now? So you can write down first, and then you can compare with my answers, yeah? Or if you have got the correct answer, you can input your answer in chat. Yeah, so you don't need to care the whiteboard first. Just write down by yourself and then compare with my answer.
Are we supposed to solve the question that you wrote on the board?
This is the sample question, yeah? Let me see the homework. For the homework, yeah, I give you the different question here. A little bit different, yeah?
Which number is it? 2?
Oh, okay. This part.
Okay, thank you.
姜老师，不好意思，打断一下，我刚才看 chat 里边 Brian 和那个 Rolly 啊，就是新来的，他们两位好像对这个绝对值还是没有完全搞清楚，说有点 confused。麻烦你 double check 一下那个 Ryan 和新来的那个 我看一下，Ryan， 麻烦你问问他们绝对值搞明白了吗？好像他们在 chat 里边说有点 confused。
Ryan 跟谁
Ryan 和 Brian， 就是杯子的儿子。
Brandon 是刚开始的时候不明白，后来已经明白了，是不是？
后来明白了是吧
Brandon,
What?
any question more?
No, I understand the absolute value thing.
对呀，现在还有问题吗？Brandon 现在还有问题吗
What?
Oh, she's
you have
asking,
any
do you have
question
any
now?
problem
No.
with the absolute
Okay,
value?
yeah, we have explained again. So Ryan,
Yeah, I know.
You know, okay? Okay, Bella, what's your answer?
I think I did it wrong.
Wait, can you bring up the Word document? Because I can't like really see.
Okay, so just the same here. So it's -5 over 6, and then -9, and then 2 over 3rd.
Oh, okay, because you had a dash after 9, so yeah, kind of got me confused.
So Bella, do you have the same answer with me?
No.
No?
What? I got a way different number.
I got 3 out of 4.
3 and 4?
3 out of 4.
Let me check my answer first, yeah? Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. Bella, is this answer?
I think I did something wrong because I got something different.
Something wrong? Okay. Okay, never mind. So I just want to give you another strategy. So you can put all the integer parts in a group, yeah? And then you can separate, or you can do the fraction part, proper fraction part. So you see what's the sum of the integers? Just 0, is that right?
Yes.
So -5, -9, +17, and -3. So it's just 0. So the only thing we need to do is -5 over 6 and -2 over 3. -2 over 3. So you can add this 2 first. That means 4 over 6. So 9 over 6, -3 over 2, yeah? And plus 3 over 4 and -1/2. So it's -3 over 2 plus 1/4. Is that right? So this is the final answer, okay? Okay, so Eric 和 Elena 你们都做完了 Jessie finish? Jessie, what's your final answer?
The same as yours.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I just want to give you some, another strategy. So here, I We don't need to use calculator, yeah? And how to get this question in fast way. Number 3. Negative 15 times 43 plus negative 15 times 21 minus 15 times 164.
Why don't you do 3 times negative 15 first? Oh, sorry, that's the number. Oh.
So what that? So actually we can use negative 15, or we can take negative 15 outside. Did you notice in each part you can see negative 15, yeah?
Mm.
And then for the first part, that means you can calculate 43 and then plus 21. Is that right? And for this one, it's the same with plus negative 15 times 164. Is that right?
So we plus 164.
Yeah. So you can put the last 3 part in total. Put them
And then
together
how about the subtracting and adding?
and then times 15. If I give you this one is positive 15, it will be better, yeah? So this will be negative 164, but I don't know, I'm not sure if you can figure out this is negative 15 and here is positive 1 or negative 1. So this is
That makes
a
sense.
little bit easier. Any question here?
No.
Okay, move on to next one. Okay, so it looks like very complicated question, but no worry, yeah? Just tell you something special here.
They all have
Yeah, so what's the first 2 parts? Just tell me what's the first 2 part. 283 to the power of 2003 plus negative 283 to the power of 2003.
It
Equals 0.
Very
equals
good.
1. No.
It's 0, yeah.
It's not division. It's
Okay, so that means negative 10. Only negative 10
Oh.
left in the bracket, yeah? Okay, never mind. We will move on to the last question because we have no more time. So this is a very interesting question here. For 6 and 7. For 6, how to do multiplication between the fractions and the integers in fast way. So can we separate again?
Yes.
So we can use 19 times 5 for the integer part, yeah? And then for the, why I didn't write down negative sign?
Because they're both negatives, so we need to multiply it, still be positive.
Yes. So I think the final answer should be positive, yeah? So I just look at the 2 positive, positive parts. So negative 19 times 5, and you can use 24 over 25, and then times 5. This will be easier, yeah? Okay? Okay, last question.
We don't have question 7 or 8.
You don't have question 9 either. You don't have a lot of your questions.
Yeah, you don't have this 7, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so look at this question. What's this? You know, the question I give you on the class, a little bit challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although today's topic is rational number, like fraction, I don't think you have any difficulty on the fraction because we all classes high level. All of you are very smart and learn a lot of things in advance. So I want to give you some challenge question.
Thank you.
But I would like to have or solve those questions together with you, yeah? If I leave all the questions by yourself, I don't think you will like math. Okay, so number 7, who can find some pattern or who has faced this kind of question before?
It goes like 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
So for those kind of question, as long as you have practiced this one time, I think you can do all the kind of questions. You just need one appearance. If nobody tell you that, yeah, I don't think it's not easy for you to try to find the correct way.
1 over 1.
So what's that?
1 plus
So
100.
today's topic is fraction. So you see, 1 times 2, 2 times 3. Did you notice before, what's 2 minus, the 1/2 minus 1/3? Did you notice this? What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
So it'll be like, for every even number, it's a whole
century.
number. For every
Yeah.
even number,
So
it's a
the
whole
common denominator is 6, yeah?
6, yeah.
So it's 1 over 6, 1 over 6. So how about 5 1/5 minus 1/6? Did you notice the pattern before?
1 out of 30?
1 over 30, yeah? How
Ah.
about 1 over 99 minus 100?
1 over 1.
1 over 9,900.
Yeah, because the new common denominator must come from the multiple of the two numbers, product of the two numbers. And for the top, just the difference of the 2, yeah? So for this one, we can separate to 1 minus 1/2. Do you think this one equals to 1 over 2? So for second one, 1 over 2 times 3, it's just 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. Is that right? So did you find the pattern?
Yes.
Okay, so keep going, 1/3 minus 1/4. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then blah, 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 until 199 minus 100. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay,
And
I
then
have
you
a
can
question.
find the -1, +1, -1, +1, -1, +1, until -1, +1. Which 2 or 3 or 1 left? In this kind of question, you have to figure out how much parts deleted and how many parts left. Which one left? Alex. So for the first one, 1 minus 1/2. So from here, -1/2 can be canceled with +1/2, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then group until positive. We finished at positive 199. Is that right?
Mm.
Okay. So who left? One left. And
sorry, Teacher Jia, we should complete as soon as possible.
yeah, almost done. Okay. So you
Okay.
see? Got it?
Yes.
Only the first one and the last one left. The last one is negative, or you can think as 1 minus 1 over 100. So final answer, 99 over 100. Interesting? Do you think it's interesting?
Definitely.
So you
Yes.
can use the opposite way, yeah? So you can know this one, obviously, you know this, obviously, and then use opposite operation to replace 1 times 2, 1 over 1 time, 1 over 1 and 2, and then replace this 1 over 6 by the difference of 2 fractions. So we can separate a lot of things, and then we can get the sum. Okay, and then I leave a homework, so you can practice more as your homework. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
lol.
啊，你有
所以
问题
贾老师还是用这个号码对吧？
Bye everyone.
什么问题？